Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to be starting the review on the Magnum Research G10 1911. I did swap out the grips on this for some wood ones. I like the feel of wood better than G10, honestly. But so to start out, we have 5 mags loaded up here. Gun's never been fired. I stripped it yesterday and just cleaned it out a little bit. So first mag is going to be Cellular and Bellet. Second mag, Magtech. Third mag is going to just be Blazer. Fourth mag, some Armscor. And the last mag will be some Remington. 4 different type of magazines, well, 3 different type of magazines here. First shots through the gun. Let's see how this goes. So, first mag in. Let me grab my ears real quick. Always have eyes and ears. Protection is important. So we have a target set up about 10 yards down, 10 yards to a meter, whatever. I'm just walking out. So these will be the very first shots with this pistol, and the first brand is going to be Cellular and Bellet. So chamber the first round. It's always a good sign. So let's see how she does. Okay, so all on target, which is cool. A little left, that's probably me. No malfunctions. Let's move on to Magtech. Alright, let's take the time a little bit more now. Alright, so that's the Magtech. Next will be Blazer ammunition by CCI. These rounds, I don't know, they're particularly dirty looking, but we'll see how she runs with them. Ran them all just fine. Next will be Armscor. And we have a lockback. There's still ammunition in this mag, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop that. That might have been me. Could have tripped up on that. We'll see. But let's keep going and see. It was actually most likely my thumb, so we'll keep that kind of tucked. Alright. And the last one in my dirtiest magazine will be the Remington. I thought it was interesting. Remington has nickel-plated casings for range ammunition. Thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, let's see how this mag fares. And no malfunctions there either. So that one, I noticed on that last magazine I was shooting and I was touching the mag catch, or not the mag catch, sorry, the slide stop side release. And I believe it was me. I pushed it up a little bit on accident. So I'm going to equate that to user error, and we'll go from there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 rounds here. I did bring some Federal HSTs, Hornady Critical Defense, and some reloads, so we'll see how those run too. I do have some hotter range ammo by Fiocchi, 1250 feet per second, as well as, which one was it? One of these other ones had some advertised muzzle velocity, so we'll see how she handles the stiffer stuff later, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. We're going to do some range and then some So, how's it running? It's running flawless. We're about 100 rounds in so far, 0 malfunctions. We're going to try two new types of ammunition. So we're going to start with PPO defense or PPU defense line. I forgot that I bought these. I've probably had them for a couple years, but they got a nice hollow point cavity in them, and doesn't have a advertised muzzle velocity or anything like that. So we're going to see how they run. We haven't run a single. See, and there we go. Could be magazine issue, could be the ammunition, could be the gun getting dirty so far. I'm going to lock this back, drop this mag, and see what we had. It looked like a nosedive. As you can see, this mag, yep, that's exactly what that was, a nosedive. So let's try it again. Okay, so it took it that time. We'll see how the mag runs. I am curious about this, so let's get right into it. Okay, just that first mag. This is one of the mags that came with the gun, so I'm not 100% sure on if it's magazine quality or anything weird like that. It does have a weird bend up here. Where's the other one at? Yeah, they both have that bend, so it looks like it's from the factory. Next one will be the Aguila Full Metal Jackets 180 grains. Again, flawless. And then the last one we have is Fiocchi Range Dynamics. This is the hottest one on this table that I believe at 1,250 feet per second, 180 grain full metal jacket. So let's see how she does. Again, flawless, nothing crazy so far. That first nosedive could have been magazine issue. Potentially it was the full metal or the jacketed hollow points itself. So we'll update in the next follow-up. Okay, what we got next? We are going to be shooting Hornady Critical Duty. So we'll see how those run. Pretty good. Fairly light recoil on those. And then next we have Federal HSTs. I have not shot the new Federal Punches. I'll probably end up getting a box of these for next range with this. So we'll see how the HSTs shoot. This happens to be my second favorite carry ammunition, just next to Winchester PDX Defenders. So let's see how these go. Flawless again. As expected from this gun, it is running just fine. No issues, no hiccups. We had that one nosedive, and then the one from me hitting the slide stop slide release. So again, we'll be back when we get into some longer date. Alright, so we're all pretty far, well, not very far left. So that's probably me, just not enough trigger finger on the trigger. I was kind of rushing them too, but it's not terrible. I mean, this is a pretty solid group. Pick that right before it falls. That was good. Go 30 meters. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots, all 8 on paper at 30. So that's pretty solid. Let's move her back out to 100, just out of curiosity. Stand by. So we're gonna try 5 mag dump with it. So far we're about 300 rounds in, 0 issues. So let's see. That's a weird one. Trigger froze up. Might have got on it too fast. The hammer was half cocked. Interesting. Interesting.